HooHooHooRobin.
What's up, Patrice?
Patrice.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
What's going on?
You feeling safe today?
What do you mean? From the Dirty Arabs? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, nothing.
What are you gonna do?
You
can't control them unless you violate somebody's civil rights.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I
think we got to start doing some of that, though.
Live with them. I love racism. I want white people to be racist against me so I can be racist against everybody else. I don't want to stop it.
We were talking about that earlier, though. The whole white-black thing, black-white thing, however you want to say it, it's been knocked down again.
Well,
now we're all friends again.
Well, not really, because I was listening to you guys complain about electronics, and that's just something niggas just don't do, is sit around and go, customer service. I bought a light bulb that said 10 years. It only lasted 8.6, so I called you bunch of dicks. I couldn't believe y'all was in there talking about your computers with that much passion.
Well, if you guys have a problem, you just steal a new one.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't buy the warranty. I'm just gonna buy a new computer because black people already know what's going on with this.
Are people still buying those warranties?
White people.
That is funny though, man. He just all of a sudden he completely made me feel like a stupid whitey.
Oh my God!
Because I'm in there and I know he's looking in the window and my arms are flailing. I'm like, I can't get him on the phone line. Customer service, damn it, my arms are flailing.
I'm just looking at you going, is Anthony getting crazy over Dell computer? And let me tell you another thing, man. India, you call it laziness, but black people call it healthy paranoia. We do not believe in anything is going to be right.
No.
So it's like...
So you just expect it.
Oh, white entitlement is hilarious to listen to. And then check this out. And the Easy Pass. You know what? Black people have been saying for years, Easy Pass is a government scam because I was hearing it, but I couldn't hear it. I didn't have it loud out there.
Yeah.
But black people for years have been saying Easy Pass, it tracks your movements. So you go through the Holland, and then the next Easy Pass, if you get there quicker than the speed limit between each thing, you get a goddamn ticket in the mail.
But they're not doing that.
Well, I don't know.
They can do it.
I don't have Easy Pass.
And it's not the Easy Pass that's getting the black guys the tickets. It's those ankle bracelets.
Good. See, I don't want to take that away from Norton, so I can look at an Arab funny every day.
Right.
I want Norton to be able to say ankle bracelet jokes, so I can look at that.
Because the racism's there, so you might as well be able to have a little fun with it too, with the Arabs.
And I want to see if a black girl's missing in Aruba. What's going to happen?
We admitted that. We admitted that one.
I don't know how many times I've pointed out the fact that when a little white girl goes missing, they put out the Amber Alerts, and it's insane. People go crazy. The pictures all over the paper. And you barely ever hear a poor little black girl that's been kidnapped, 8 years old or something like that.
Oh, that little niglet runaway? Little niglet ran away. God damn it.
There was a great...
And you're right. No one really seems to care
There was
much.
a great black-white story. Remember the grandma that was giving birth, the oldest woman to give birth?
Yeah.
She was 60-something. And then the following day, they found a black lady. Same fucking thing. She got maybe a mention.
Old
and the
slave
other lady,
hoe.
Old slave hoe.
Old slave hoe still popping out them babies.
And the white grandma, she was on every morning news program.
Oh my goodness, her white uterus is still working. It's beautiful, you motherfucker.
And then there was a black grandma, and this is all you heard.
Yeah, what? Nothing. Black granny?
Yeah, whatever. And I'm sure black people are getting bitten by the sharks, but we're not going to hear about it.
No one cares.
No one cares.
And it's no big deal. That's the thing. I don't even get into this whole thing. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
The world is so effed up right now where you go,
who cares? Just
like F1 fighters finding this little white girl. You know she's not dead. She's somewhere else. How did those three idiots do what they did and then hide her in secret caves, places that the Aruban people don't even know
about? It's a pretty small island.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. You know what I mean? Give me a break with that.
You think she's alive somewhere?
She's somewhere, but she's fucking
Do you think she's
Tobago
down
now? She got a taste of some dreadlock balls and she can't stop. She can't stop herself.
There were actually 2 black guys that went down to one of the islands and got murdered down there. And you barely heard anything about it.
Barely.
And it wasn't, barely nothing? You didn't hear anything?
Nothing about
it.
News to me.
2 guys, went down there. And you got murdered, and you really didn't hear anything about it.
What's your take on the Howard Beach thing?
Look, man.
We've been talking about that story for a little over a week now. I mean, for the rest of the country, basically, a few brothers were in a...
3 black guys wandered into Howard Beach looking to steal a car, and a white guy driving around in his Escalade kind of got in some kind of a eyeball altercation. This guy, Fat Nick, got a couple of his buddies and a baseball bat, went after him, got one of the guys, beat him over the head, put him in the hospital with a fractured skull, and now he's up on hate crime charges.
Let me ask white people this. Let me ask you this.
I think you, by the way, are going to be surprised the angle we took on the Howard Beach thing.
Do you get embarrassed when you think it's getting better? Do white people go, I think it's in your white world, do you go, things are getting so much better? Yeah. And then you hear this, you go, oh my God, I thought everything was...
everything was good.
I didn't think niggas were getting beat with pets anymore. This is not...
No,
it's like not a surprise.
I'm not delusional. I know shit ain't getting any better than it was. People's feelings haven't changed. Laws have been put in place that make it harder to be racist. That's all.
That's what it is. It's legislated.
It's not. Yeah, it's legislated. Like that's making racism go away. No, there's still black guys that hate white guys. There's still white guys that hate black guys.
But I think it's something we do. I think it's something we like to do. You know what I'm saying? I just think
basic
it's enjoyment.
Animal nature. People enjoy, like animals. People enjoy hanging out with their own people more than they do other people's people. That's why you'll have white guys with black friends, black guys with white friends, like that. But for the most part, when you're going out, it's like you're usually with your own people. You don't want some conglomerated, mulatto, mongrel group of friends.
Both races will be destroyed in such a movement.
I guess that's true, because I consider myself a friend with Opie, and anytime I try to hug him, you should just look at the face.
The fear,
I don't like hugging.
Why not?
Fear.
First of all, you could squash me.
I'm gentle when I come
He's
up
a big, gentle bear of a hug.
You know what? And Opie, you know how Opie's great? He doesn't even hide, like, how uncomfortable he is. His whole face mushes in, like, are you getting ready to goddamn hug me, motherfucker?
I hate hugging big guys just because, and I don't care what friggin' color you are, just for the fact that I come out as the bitch in the relationship, and there are times I put my foot up, like I'm hugging, and my foot goes up, and I'm like, I am a little bitch in this relationship.
I make friends with the fake black people.
Why?
What's fake black people?
They're fake black people. There was
like Earl?
Earl's totally a fake black. You think you're hanging with one of these ghetto brothers, and you realize he's just as white as us.
He's just safe. He's
you want to feel like, hey, look at me hanging with the ghetto bros.
You want Sinbad, not 50.
And then as soon as Earl and I are walking down the street, and a real brother is coming the other way, he's just as scared. he's just. I remember this kid in high school.
In other words, Drew Boogie.
I remember this kid in high school. He was the black kid. I played basketball, so... and this one black kid on our team he acted like he was...
One black kid on your basketball team?
No, we had,
okay, this particular...
Yeah.
It's a little town called Paradise.
Come on, it was Green Lawn. It must have been at least 2.
This guy had everything going that the ghetto had going. He had the styles, the movement, the talk. He would walk those halls, and quite frankly, most of us were like, a little intimidated by the guy. He had it. It looked like he had it, right? So we go and play, I think it was Amityville, which is, you want to talk about...
oh, yeah.
A black neighborhood. It's the real deal.
Amity, where the house is. Amityville, New York, it seriously is a black
That's South Amityville, though. That's kind of nice area. Beach houses. We're talking North Amityville.
We're talking Disney.
Yeah, in order to get through the Amityville horror, you have to go through North Amityville.
Oh, okay.
Which is much more of a horror show.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa.
But, so this kid...
Lock your doors.
So you get the idea. This guy, had this image like he was a badass motherfucker from the ghetto, right?
Right.
So we go to Amityville to play these guys, and then first of all, there's a curfew in the town back in the day.
Right.
And we had armed guards that got us
armed.
I swear to God.
Really?
whatever, a police officer, whatever. Okay.
That's not. This is all not surprise.
No,
not a surprise.
Because
story,
our basketball team was mostly white. Yes,
right.
There was maybe 2 or 3 brothers on the team. So we had guys that escorted us from the bus to the locker room to the bench where we played, and they were behind us. And it was I'm not lying, it was a scary, scary scene when you're not used to this type of thing. And this guy that was supposed to be the badass guy from the ghetto was just as scared as us. And that's when I realized there's black guys and there's fake black guys.
Amityville high school guys were in their 30s.
I'm in the
Oh
middle.
yeah, they all had full beards and dunking over us. The game was over after the first quarter, but we still had to play 3 more quarters. What a nightmare.
I didn't become
And that
friends.
kid was on the bench just as scared, getting a little closer to us. I'm like, man, you've been a phony all these years.
Well, he's not a phone. It's just there's levels to it, man. It's like I grew up in one of the toughest parts of that, but I was always I was a clown, man. I was a chubby clown, but I knew how to play basketball and I was funny. So the dudes that were gangsters didn't mess with me, you know what I mean? But I know I'm comfortable around that because I know how to get around, but I'm not that. I'm not, but I didn't have white friends until I started doing comedy. Like,
being funny keeps you out of a lot of shit.
It does, man.
Really does help out in school. You don't get beat. There's those little cliques that go around, the jocks and all that bullshit in high school and stuff. And I was pretty much on good terms with all of them.
Because you was funny. And if you picked on the right, like if you wasn't a bully with your funniness, like I went after everybody, you know what I mean? Like Norton goes after everybody, and I know Norton probably took a slap back in the day.
No, I didn't get beat up much because
shut up.
I didn't.
Leave him alone.
All right, I would run. But just interrupt me for 1 second. I used to wear Kangos, because I was in that awful phase, and I was going to get a drink of water, and this tough black kid from like a real awful neighborhood who had moved in, cut in front of me, and just kind of moved me. And I was like, all right, go ahead. Like I was.
All right, go ahead. Like, you're giving him permission.
2
gangsters getting a little water.
Go ahead, homeboy. I know you thirsty.
My face is getting hot just thinking about that.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
When Orlando took my Kango off, and I turn around and snap, he goes, "You want to fight me?" And I'm like, "If you want to look at my hat, just ask."
Just ask.
Can't you see Norton in high school with his golf gloves, his up to the forearm gothic gloves, and his dumb black T-shirts?
I just saw a video last night that you just remind me of. I want to bring up on the show today. Okay, there was a black guy harassing this white guy and his chick. Classic scene.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? The whole black thing going down, right?
Intimidating.
And you're watching this video. Maybe Steve has it on FoundryMusic.com, or we could get it up there immediately. Someone sent it to me. And the guy looks like he's gonna get the shit kicked out. And then there's other homies around like, yeah, man, just losing it. Sorry, but sorry, whatever.
You see how he stood up? Opie, something happened to Opie. I'm gonna find out what it was.
I'm dedicated to my art. So. But the whole scene, it's just the guy with his chick, and now he's being harassed. I don't know what he did. Maybe he deserves it, whatever. And this black guy squares up like, come on, we're going, right? And you're feeling bad for the guy in the video. All of a sudden, the guy goes into one of these deep Master Po karate stances.
Oh, saw it. Knocked
you did
the motherfucker right out.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
the guy
knocked
obviously
him
was a third-degree black something.
Yep.
Heavy duty, right? And now he's just doing the moves, and the black guy, slowly but surely, went from, like, not scared of anything to, like, very, intimidated. But now he can't be showed up, right? So now he's going to fight anyway, and you saw the result.
Got knocked the
this
fuck
guy
out.
took pretty much one punch and just slaughtered
His
him.
friend had to drag him. His friend had to, like, drag him across the street.
Wait, is this the pimp?
The pimp guy.
Who got knocked out in the street?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a
You
pimp?
seen that?
Yeah.
He was a pimp. Yes, he was a pimp.
But the best part of that is how the black guy was so intimidating, and you felt so bad for the white guy, and all of a sudden he goes into this stance and like, oh my God, can you imagine?
Good. Chalk up one.
I can't wait till all the
you got the video?
I can't wait till all the white guys get confidence from the story.
Yeah. Oh no,
Opie's giving white people hope.
No,
Hey,
no.
let me tell you something. All black guys are woofing.
You can do it.
It's not even a black-white thing. The point I'm going to make is you never know who you're going to fuck with, because this guy looked like he was obviously a very easy target. But then he's like, all right, I guess I got to go. He gets way down low and gets ready for the fight. I'm like,
Master
oh
Po got
my
freckles.
God.
Yeah.
Master Pole guy has freckles, you know what I mean? And you just don't know he could just break all your limbs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll kick your ass. He'll use like a broom handle.
You can see he's a kook though. When you look at his eyes, they're kind of like looking through you. You can kind of see he's a problem. He's a fucking sociopath on some level. You know, he's the type of person that bites 8 peoples in a Wendy's and just doesn't remember it. Maybe I could say people instead of peoples.
Steve's getting the video and he'll put it up on OpieandAnthony.com.
Well, can we see it, Steve? Where is it?
Certainly can.
Pot it up.
I will.
You just need to see the first part where the chick and the guy, and you just feel bad for the guy, like, oh god, he's got to defend.
Here comes another beating, like the guy in the pizza place.
Oh, that was awful.
He's got to defend his girlfriend, and it's going to be ugly, but he's got to do, you know. And then when he goes into the karate stance, you're like, oh my god.
He was like debating, do I really want to knock this guy out?
Look,
or not?
yeah. Oh, that's not the one.
That's not the one?
No, man.
Wow, are you kidding? Well, then
that's
look
the
at this
pimp one. No.
You'll enjoy this one then.
When you were talking about?
See, there's a hoe is trying to hold her pimp back.
Yeah.
Because the guy now wants to go across the street and beat the crap out of this white guy.
Right.
So the hoe's trying to hold him back.
Yeah, do the play-by-play.
He rips his shirt off.
Right.
Now he's a shirtless pimp. He walks up to the white guy. White guy is eyeing him up. And bam! Boom, boy!
Oh, wow.
And he is down. He gave him one, back fist. Yeah.
It was
No, the one I'm talking about, it's a young white kid with his just girlfriend, not a hooker or anything.
He gave him a back fist or something.
No, you got to see the other one, because what's
Laid
great
him
about
out.
the other one is the guy actually goes into the karate, stance, like, all right,
He does.
and you just. As you watch this video, you're like, oh, man.
that one wasn't a
You don't
train
have that
hit.
one yet?
No.
Damn it, I didn't save it. I just
I'll
assumed
have to
it
look
had
for
it.
That was
one.
he squared off like he was going to punch him with his right. He just swung his left. He backhanded him with his left.
That was a strong get away from me.
Yeah.
But knocked his ass
Wait,
out.
so karate move, yeah.
Wait, let's go to Sean in New York. Sean?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Pookie.
Oh, my God, Sean, come on.
Wait.
Sometimes you got to just go with the flow. Let's go.
Go.
Hey, that video you're looking for, Ope, is on big-boys.com.
Oh, Big Boys, yeah.
What's that website about?
A lot of cool movies. You just go there and download videos of horrors and atrocities and beatings and
cool.
Car
I
wrecks.
mean, it's like a fart.com for video clips. It's just fucking incredible.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
All right, later, boys.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good website to check out, and we'll find the video on there, and we'll link it. Or
What's
do
it
what
from?
we do.
Where did it take place?
I don't know. I don't know the
footage is it? Like,
I don't know the history of it. The guy was just kind of walking with his girlfriend, and all of a sudden the black guy, for whatever reason, is harassing him, and then they square off.
That's where I get all my fun videos, like the black guy in the pizza parlor that beat up the white guy, and the kid riding in the back of the what was he doing? He was opening the back car door. He was in the car. He's opening the back door and hitting people on their bicycles with it. So he goes to do it one time, and the driver kind of swerves. He hangs out the door. He falls out. He's trying to hold on to the door and hits his head on a parked car bumper.
it's phenomenal footage.
Fantastic.
Better than the Zapruder film.
Fantastic.
Sheesh.
That's on Ogrish. You can go to Ogrish and get that, and it's
Yeah,
probably on.
I don't want to go to Ogrish.
Nah.
That's
Do
a
you
little too
find
much.
that you when you're getting older, man, that you can't watch? I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be able to watch a beheading.
No, I can't
or,
watch that
like,
shit anymore.
Crossing my legs, eating.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't
raw
watch
meat.
the beheadings.
No.
Can't watch them.
It's just I think you get closer to God when you just get older for
It's
some reason.
too
I don't
much
know
to
what it
watch.
is.
I can't watch somebody in that much agony. I just can't do it. Can't do it.
Did you see the WWF last night or WWE
What? No.
last night? Oh, the dude in the beginning, because of the London thing, they go due to tonight's due to the London tragedy in London, tonight's episode of Raw is going to be, or tonight's episode of SmackDown is going to be parental guidance, right? So they have a character like a terrorist character,
Oh, jeez.
Muhammad whatever.
Of course.
So he's fighting the Undertaker. So he has this lackey guy who always kind of talks for him. He's going, so they made him fight the Undertaker. So the Undertaker beats him up in 7 seconds. So the guy says to his friend before he goes out, he goes, look, if you do this, you will be rewarded by Allah, right? So after the Undertaker beat him up, the dude gets on his knees and starts praying, right? Allah, and about 6 mass terrorist dudes come out and beat the shit They beat up the Undertaker, right? It terrorized him. And then the beat up guy in the ring that the Undertaker beat up, they carry him out as if he's a martyr in Afghanistan or whatever the case may be. I'm like, they went through an entire, like, it was a whole
they
skit.
Insane?
That's what it was. I'm watching it and I think stuff like that's hilarious. But I'm going, oh my God,
a little tasteless.
I'm like, are they? It was like the terrorist dude. And if you watch any of them dudes, the beheading, those dudes, they came dressed just like those dudes. And beat up the Undertaker, did his, every time they hit him, they would pray. And,
I think Vince is getting desperate at this point.
That's not, whoa.
And I love stuff. I just was like, oh.
Yeah, you get like,
But when I wrote for them, they used to have a character, this Indian dude. And Vince is a cold dude, man. And he had this Indian dude.
Yeah, we never talked to you about that. I think Jimmy brought it up or something. You used to fly around with Vince McMahon or something?
In a Learjet.
In a Learjet and write for WWF?
Right for WWF. And Vince McMahon... there's 3 people I've met in my life. You probably can name them. People in your life where you met and you lost your manness. Like you try to go, hey, what's happening? Hey, good to see you, Michael Jackson. Nice talking to you. But there's some people you meet and you're just in complete.
Yeah, because we're all meeting Michael Jackson. Jesus.
But you know what I'm saying?
Holy shit. Yeah, that's a great example though.
But there's people like if you meet Michael Jackson, would you be? You've been in the business long enough where you go,
I don't know. Someone like Michael Jackson, he's like uber famous. I think I would be starstruck.
A little bit.
Yeah,
okay,
without a doubt.
Fair enough.
I don't typically get starstruck, but I mean, I probably would with him.
Shut up, Mr. Pictures with everybody. You're starstruck.
I was starstruck when you walked in.
Yeah, I had a little of that actually.
Thank you,
just a little bit. I was like,
tickle in your stomach.
I saw him on Tough Crowd.
But it's like I met a few people, like maybe 3 or 4, where I go, oh boy. I was at his house in Stanford writing. Wow. They were rewriting, and he just comes out, hello, Patrice, and in his jumpsuit and his everything, and I just was like, oh my God, I was like, like a little girl, like, hey, hi, Mr.
Yeah, we've had him on a few times,
and he's a powerful dude, man, but he's a cold dude. Now, this one guy used to have a turban. He goes in, and none of the wrestlers talk to him personally, except for the big guys. Like, I'm on a plane with, like, Triple H. Everybody else got to drive their, like, Hyundai Sonatas from town to town, but, like, Triple H, Undertaker, those guys, they get on his plane. So I'm in the back and, watching this whole thing go down. And this guy with the turban, he goes, listen, my family says, please, can you stop making fun of my turban? Because my people, Tiger Ali Singh. Tiger Ali Singh. He's like, please, don't make fun of the... He goes, shut up and put on a turban. Please, my people.
I beg you. Put on the turban.
Like the Jerky Boys dude. He's just like, my people. He's like, I don't want to hear that nonsense. Get out there and put on that stupid turban, you jackass. It was like, oh my God.
That's great.
Oh, there's the clip from WWE last night.
By the way, someone's pointing out
the shit out of.
Someone's pointing out that they taped this on Tuesday, so it's a huge coincidence that.
Really?
Yeah, that the bombings were yesterday.
Yeah, they're choking. I'm dressed in there. We're cutting a Christian man's head off.
Yeah, but watch how they take the other dude away.
Yeah.
Like he's the martyr.
Yeah.
It was brutal. And I think anything is funny, man. But I was like, this is not good.
They even lifted his hair, like his head, like the way.
Yeah,
saw that on they lifted the Undertaker's head.
I'm telling you, it was brutal.
You're thinking, man. That's a touchy subject. That is a touchy subject.
Hey, to reenact a beheading in a wrestling ring.
Yeah.
Hey, were you responsible for some of the legendary storylines on WWF in recent years? One that comes to mind?
No, I was fourth man on the totem pole. They have a kid there, this young white kid who's the boss. But if I'd have stayed, I just couldn't deal with what they're asking. I couldn't do that little Learjet with them, and I just couldn't do it because they're very corporate. You have to be committed to their cause. and I just wasn't committed. You know what I'm saying? And I got fired. What's her name? Stephanie fired me like 6 times.
Really?
She kept calling me back and firing me, but she doesn't realize comics just get fired. So she goes, you know you're fired, right? I go, yeah, I understand. I do understand. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
What would you get fired for?
Because I had a show.
Yeah.
And I said I can't make it. And she's like, what? You're committed?
Yeah. They want 100% loyalty.
I was like,
over there.
I met Steve Austin. It was good enough. Like the thing, what I took from it is like how powerful Vince McMahon was, and like how The Rock was cooler than he should have been.
Yeah.
Like he was just too accessible. I didn't want him to be that accessible. Just like a regular guy. Hey man, hey, how you doing? They were real regular guys. And they kissed the writers' asses because the writers make up scenarios.
They make them, yeah.
For them to become whatever. So this little white kid, he has these giant roided up dudes like
kissing ass.
And he's like,
Was he good? What he did?
The kid?
Yeah.
He must have been, because he was Vince's right hand dude, man.
You're fired. You're fired.
Bye bye.
Did they write scripts or just storylines?
They
Say,
write
"Here, do this"?
everything done.
Really?
There's some who get leeway, like Kurt Angle, the biggies. They can talk.
Yeah.
They can say words that aren't there sometimes.
But the other guys, you
But they
stick to the script.
do not play around with that, man.
Wow.
He runs that with an iron fist. He's behind the scenes, sitting there when they come out with the explosions. He's there, like, all right, blah 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 blah, blah, running it.
The director.
All right, here it is.
Oh, you
Not
got that one.
Finally.
All right.
I don't mean
Make
to be
sure
finally.
this one ends up
Eric,
on
yeah.
Opie and Anthony.
Get it up on OpieAnthony.com. So you got the. Yeah, check this out. So this is the video I was talking about. A white guy with his blonde, good-looking girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
There's a bunch of guys like harassing him. It's not fair. It's only one black guy.
Yeah, they look like white guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, it turns out to be.
Oh no! Oh shit! You are in trouble when that guy pulls that karate shit out of his hat. You are in trouble.
Look at this black guy.
Now he's scared.
He doesn't know what to do. Look at him.
Oh, no.
Look at him. He's
Oh,
like,
boy.
But he knows, the black guy now knows he can't back down. Right?
Oh no!
So he's looking around like, how do I? How do I?
How do you get out of
And
this one?
he's with his boys. That I'm sorry, I apologize. It looks like well, maybe there's another black.
Is he black?
Is he black,
He's not
Opie?
even black, Opie. You.
Come on, then
Are you insane?
This guy's black.
This is
It looks like a skinhead.
He's light skinned black.
This is.
Look at this
You
guy.
sure
though.
about that?
Look at this guy.
This guy's not
He's
black.
in major karate mode now.
That guy's
though.
not black.
Now watch. He's like, all right, well, I gotta do something. Black guy attempts to throw a
Is he
punch.
gonna try?
He's trying to get in there, and watch this, Ant.
Oh no!
Watch this.
He took a little jab at him. Yeah, that's it. Look at this guy knows how to fight. Look at his arms going. Oh my God! That guy knows how to fight. Wow! His arms were flailing. Like he didn't know what he was doing, but everything was very calculated.
Show this to Master Paul and
Get that up on OpieAnthony.com.
see how much how good this guy really is. If he's a bum.
That guy was deflecting everything, and then just saw an opening and punched that guy right in the head.
Was he black, that guy?
That guy was
No, he wasn't
white.
black.
That guy
Shut
was
up.
white as
wasn't black.
snow, Opie.
Jesus, Opie.
I was
Opie.
expecting the rifts to be surrounding.
They don't,
his
have,
eyes.
they don't have to be as dark as Patrice to be considered black.
He was like Eric's shirt. He was fucking. He was.
There wasn't
Asian
even
and
another
Sicilian.
black guy in the crowd. There was no black people there.
There was like suburban houses in the
This is
background.
nothing.
He was doing black stuff. That's what he was doing.
Yeah,
That guy's black.
He was like, "I'll knock you out, sucker." Thank you.
that guy is not black.
Oh
not
wait,
black.
it's South Beach. He just has a good tan. I'm
Where
sorry.
did you get that he was black?
That guy's black?
I don't know about that.
He's a skinhead.
I'm gonna sue on behalf of all black people. He had me
That
thinking
guy's
some black
black.
good.
But the point
You're
I'm making,
racist.
the point I'm making, it looks
exactly.
like the karate dude is in deep shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he goes into karate
When he
mode.
goes into that
And
stance,
you just get that.
You know the
oh,
guy
no.
is just looking on. Oh damn it! Why did I
But
pick this
Why
guy?
did I pick on this guy?
But no one goes into a karate stance, so you going, this guy doesn't know karate.
You
'Cause
think-
who does a karate stance?
Well, that's what the
in
guy was thinking.
2005?
Maybe that's what he was thinking.
That was what the guy was thinking at
Look
first.
at him. He's blocking everything and comes around with that right and lays him out.
Lays out that alleged black guy.
That white black guy.
I understand Oprah's angry at the Jews
Wait
that
a
beat
minute.
up Reginald
and
Bennett.
then Opie, who emphasizes the black guy, then he did a perfect white get out of it. Anyway, my point is, not that he's black.
All right.
My point is that he got knocked out like a nigga.
That was a white guy.
A white guy, get out of it.
All right,
It's a nice, bright, sunny suburban day.
look, you know what? I'm not going to take this abuse. Get a poll up on opieandanthony.com with the video, and we'll have the results on Monday.
Of who, if he's black
Man.
or not.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what style that was. That would have been interesting.
That was.
Oh, that was
Yeah, we
great.
should ask Master Poe. That was.
But it was just very interesting.
showboating.
It really, I know, it was very interesting to see the guy going from, oh my God, this poor guy, to holy
great
shit,
is
this
that?
guy's got what it
How
takes.
great to know that type of shit where you can get into that stance and just go, all right, come on, motherfucker.
Come on. Another reason he wasn't black.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That no guns.
Right. See,
Black people
you
do
get the
not
karate
do
stance?
that anymore. And his boys would have not stood. His boys would have shot him
Right.
in his back.
Yep.
Well, Rick's on the line. Rick?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Rick.
How's my favorite little Jimmy Norton doing?
Okay.
Get to the point, you fucking asshole.
Please, Rick.
You guys,
Right on.
sometimes you guys got to understand, you have to get right to the point. Other times, we can fuck around a little bit.
Right.
The guy he's fighting is not black. He's a fucking beaner. If you look at
Mexican?
him, he's got skinny little shorts with his socks pulled
not
up.
black.
The guy in the red
You
shirt
Mexican?
gets in a big wide foot stance.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was
Parking
Mexican
lot.
either. I think he was a white boy because white guys. That happens with white guys. That guy would never feel comfortable enough getting in a karate stance when there's that many black dudes around that's harassing.
Yeah. Because,
But see,
I don't
the
care
guy-
how
the
good you
guy-
are at
the guy- his
karate.
friends around
That gun comes out.
Somebody's gonna get stabbed
It's over,
or shot,
Johnny.
period.
Right.
Well, I thought there was a suburban, like they were just guys that would go to like a suburban. Now, you can look at the houses in the background. That wasn't like a bad neighborhood.
Nobody would feel that comfortable in Harlem getting in the karate stance like that.
Right.
No white guy on planet. He would have said, "Look, I know karate, please," or I have a cell phone and I know numbers.
Let's go to Brian in Philly. Brian?
Hey, I just wanted to say that that white guy went into battle mode, punching out.
Damn it.
Right? I mean, it's fine and dandy to call the show and go, hey, Ope, hey, Anth, hi, Jimmy, something like that. Fine. But it's the guys that call up and go, hi, Buttercup, and then wait. They wait for a response and then go, all right, what I wanted to say, get to the point. Say hi to the show and get to your
But the
point.
point I'm going to make this times where that makes sense. You
Of
gotta
course.
know the rhythm of the show. Sometimes
Right.
we're lazy, slow, suck. Yeah, have fun. But then there's times where we're rocking. Let's go. You got to help us and keep us going here.
Our
Hi,
awful
honey puss.
Hi, Ope, hi, Aunt, hi, how you doing? Hi, Jimmy, little sugar tits.
That's like being on a highway 70, 75 miles an hour, and for no reason whatsoever, you just decide to go down to 40.
Yeah, right, for nothing.
And then you go back up to 70,
If
75.
we're all driving at 40, join us at 40.
Right. If we're going 75, 80, let's go.
You know, to
Let's
be honest
move.
with
Stay
you,
with traffic.
Yes.
I'm pretty savvy in the business, but I don't know if I would know how to come in and stick with the rhythm. I might call in and not even know what the rhythm is.
Well, then we only want professional callers.
only want pro
These
callers.
dopes that fucking...
That's a lot. I mean, y'all dig it
can't
intricate
keep
there.
up.
Keep up with the rhythm,
I'm
stupid.
pulling up on this guy's bumper at 40 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
exactly.
I'm speeding along.
All right, Patrice Oneal in studio today doing a great
We
job.
want to find out what happened to Keith.
Yeah, we will. Well,
There
let's
you
take a
go.
quick break. We all have to take leaks.
When he's supposed to be here, too?
Yeah, Keith is. See, I talked to him this morning. He wasn't, he's handling business.
Business.
He handles his family's business. Keith is the patriarch.
The
right?
patriarch,
The patriarch
of the
his
Robinson clan.
Of the clan, man. He has to run business.
Yeah.
He keeps it
Does he have
going.
something going on, or is he just being Keith?
Nah, I believe him, man. I know when
Nothing
Keith
else?
is lying,
Yeah.
Nah.
when he's just like, I can't robble, when he started robble, but he wasn't. He was, you can hear he had something on his mind or whatever. But no
Hey.
one cares. He's still stupid. He should live in New York. So when he has things on his mind, he can come into the radio station. He's in Philly. He's an ass.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Poe, what do you think?
Yeah, Master
what's
Poe
your
is
take,
studying the video.
Poe, have you seen the whole thing?
Is he black or white?
Well,
He's Master
we've
Poe. That's
settled
somebody.
Poe, did you see the guy go into stance?
Yeah, and you wouldn't do that in as he was saying, in a bad neighborhood, because they'll just break your leg. Someone that knows how to fight, they'll just crack your leg right in half.
Really?
Yeah, nobody
I don't
does
know. That seems like his leg is outstretched pretty
Do
far.
you watch the UFC? No one does that.
No, they get together and just tie people in a knot.
But the guy got the job done in the end.
Because they can all fight, though. He knew he was fighting some street fighting guy who just was going to box him a little bit. Those guys at the UFC can all do that.
But he did like a whole thing with his arms, and it was like, uh-oh, now you're in trouble.
What was his style, Paul?
I believe it was either wushu or kung fu.
Wushu.
Yeah, wushu.
I like the wushu
Kenpo,
pork.
Right?
No, wushu.
It was wushu.
Yeah, it looked like it because he had a long stance.
Yeah.
And when he was
shooing the blacks.
and if you noticed, if you noticed,
Also fucking awful was funny.
That's my job. Come up with the bad ones. Thanks, Patrice.
He was wushuing.
now the strike at the very end,
Yeah.
was not calculated.
No?
No, it wasn't. He
What was he doing? I saw his arms like
was swinging.
flailing,
But
but
he was
in a
blocking,
defensive
though.
mode.
well,
he was blocking a
yes.
lot.
Yeah, he was.
And then it looked like that right came out. It looked a little
That looked on
calculated.
purpose to me. Yeah.
I don't know fighting like
I don't have a
Pono's
trained
fighting.
eye.
Yeah.
A lot of people are now seeing the video because it's up on opieandanthony.com, and they're starting to say that looks more like a lucky shot.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
A lucky white guy. Let's just say he's mixed.
Yeah.
He's not a black guy.
No, that is absolutely not a black guy.
No.
And
know
it's
that.
not a black area because no one feels
No.
that comfortable getting in the stance like that.
Nope.
I don't know. You might
Unless-
in an area, if you're
No.
scared, you might do that just to try to, like, intimidate people.
Why do that stance when you could spend that time running as quickly as you can
Because you got your
away
chick
from?
Because you got your chick, which, find them.
Hey, sorry.
The dude was a sitting duck because, he was there with his
He
chick.
could have got killed, man.
It was probably the chick that got him in the situation.
Yeah.
She was probably.
She said, "Look at that black guy," and the guy wasn't black, and it pissed him off.
That's
Right.
why pimping has to come into focus here. Baby, keep your effing mouth shut. when
It's
we're
easier
walking.
to smack your bitch than it is getting in a fight.
Exactly. Keep her in
Just
line.
go shut up and
Keep
smack
your,
her.
Keep your bitch in line. Bitch, shut up.
Ladies, we spent a lot of time with you acting like we're the toughest thing going, but the reality is we're the biggest wimps going, and
Jesus.
please don't get us in trouble out there.
Especially with people that are supposed to be black.
Holy shit.
Might be Mexican.
How many times have you had, your girlfriend or something, there's some kind of traffic problem, she's beeping your horn obnoxiously, and then they turn around and there's little old you behind the wheel, like, thanks.
Or they blurt out stuff like, go fuck yourself. And you're, now I'm the guy. Now I might as well have said it.
Your girl's not. Your girl's
Nah,
not a
she
big
don't
mouth,
say
right?
that. No confrontations like
My
that.
brand new
In the movie
girlfriend's not a
theater,
big mouth either.
she said something in the movie theater once.
Yeah.
So why don't you shut the fuck up to some Hispanic woman?
Damn it, Sean from Jersey.
And she was with a whole family, and her boyfriend, the Spanish woman's boyfriend, my girlfriend said, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?" Because it escalated to that point, and she went, "You what'd you say?" And the boyfriend went, "Uh-oh, you put her in battle mode." I was like, oh. And I did what any self-respecting guy would do. Got up and left the theater, got the manager.
No one.
I want the manager.
Customer service.
Customer service. Customer service. My movie-going experience has been ruined by this Hispanic woman.
If
One
your
moment,
teeth
please,
are under
sir.
the seat in front of you, press 1. If your girlfriend is being raped, press 3.
If you know the rape you like to see.
The movie theater owner, the manager, put me in another theater. The movie that I was watching, I was about half an hour into, I think it was Mission Impossible 2. And another Mission Impossible 2 was starting at a theater next to this one. So he moved me into that theater, and that theater was just full of scared white people that were chased out of the other theater. We're all just looking at each other with no self-respect.
Is that Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise?
That's what was happening. Oh, he looked fine.
Uh-oh.
That's all I was hearing.
That happened in War of the Worlds. I just saw War of the Worlds.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
Uh-oh, watch out.
Watch out. Oh, here it comes.
Uh-oh, you better watch. Oh, he gone now. Where they come from? Right out the ground?
Oh, boy. right out the ground.
Please don't be a stereotype, little girl. What?
Getting some of them ringtones going on the phones.
Oh God!
Oh.
Don't fuck because black guys don't even talk in the theater no more. We handle quick. It's a quick. All right, watch the movie. But girls,
Yeah.
black
And
parrots.
Don't
Girl, what?
and don't say a fucking word
He
about it.
cute for a white boy.
We're gonna rewind back to that video. We got Sean in Jersey. Sean, go ahead.
Hey guys, I just saw the video. Actually, his technique is called coon shoe.
Oh, you
That was the obvious line, though. That's why
I want white people to be able to do that for the rest of their life so I can be racist. Thank you, sir. Coon shoe. Coon foo. Coon foo.
You know, the talking in the theaters has to stop because a few years ago, when I saw Stardust Memories at the Magic Johnson Theater, it was amazing how much talking was going on.
The Magic Johnson Theater. Oh. God damn. Oh.
Stardust Memories at the Magic Johnson Theater.
It is just a chore, though. Some of the theaters.
What's all this slow music? What?
I used to go in Brooklyn. I used to go to the movie theater in Brooklyn. It was just a nightmare for me. And now I go to Great Neck, and it's just full of Jews, and they don't talk during the movie. They just sit there and watch the movie. Although I did see Downfall, which was a little odd watching it with a bunch of Jews. And it was a Hitler.
Sucks too when there's
no Hitler bunker movie.
Emotion at the theater either. I mean, War of the Worlds was people. When I went to see it, it was like parrots in there, but it was still. You know, you need that.
You need that energy.
You need that.
Yeah.
Was it a good movie? We're hearing
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 movies. The greatest movie I ever saw in that particular alien thing, better than anything. And the worst movie I ever saw because of that Dakota Fanning. I've never wished a child was killed in a movie before.
You don't like the little Dakota Fanning?
She made me sick.
She's adorable.
She is. There's nothing childlike. There was no child.
Well, I know. She's very like adult.
She's a 30-year-old woman
like,
trapped
Daddy,
in a...
Daddy.
Yeah.
Like and Tom Cruise was so good in the movie because he was so a non-hero. He was just trying to keep his kids alive. One is calling him by his first name, and he's trying to get him to call him Dad. And the other one's like, Daddy, are we going to live today, Dad? It was like you could see that when they said cut, she was going, Steven, did I give you what you needed on that particular...
She's like that on every...
On the award shows, you watch the award shows, she gives speeches.
She's like a 30-year-old woman trapped in a 10-year-old body.
She ruined the movie for me.
Really?
I'm telling you how bad she was in that movie.
You ever seen any other movies she's in? The De Niro one?
Well,
the horror movie there with De Niro?
Didn't see that. Saw Man on Fire, and she wasn't bad in that because she was kidnapped through the entire movie.
Yeah.
I've never wished a kid was like, please.
I'd like to see her in the JonBenet Ramsey story. That'd be great. Her with that little cowboy hat on and a garrote around her throat.
Is that just wrong to say that about a kid?
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
But not her dead as a person, but in the movie,
just have her killed.
Just get rid of her
right away, early on.
The aliens, Daddy.
Right. We got lots going on here. Patrice Oneal in studio.
Yeah. What the hell were we yapping about off the air?
The water thing? You want to go down that road?
Oh, my God,
that was pretty interesting, actually.
You got it, because I can't imagine that type of mindset where
absolutely
some guy is telling you this and he's serious.
So I do a show. It's a private show. It's not for Michael Dell. It's for his money managers who are super rich, and they get... I think, because
it's a corporate gig, basically.
It was a corporate gig, and they were learning about me. They were asking me black questions. What's it like to
an exchange program? Yeah.
Wow.
They get people like Patrice to entertain them in between their meetings and stuff.
Oh no, they had as in a room entertaining 20 people. Blinded by the light. What group is that?
Steve Miller Band.
But they had them in a room playing this music in front of 20 rich people.
When you're all multi-gazillionaires and you have a little party for yourself, you don't just get some wedding band you get like Steve Miller. You just pop them in a room. It's with the Christmas party.
Well, the Christmas party was funny, but that was because tell that really fast. And then
Bradley Delp, the singer from Boston. Remember the band Boston?
One of the biggest bands, one of the biggest albums of all time, that first one.
Boston. And he was playing Beatles. He was playing Beatle covers in a Beatle cover band for our radio station's Christmas party up in Boston.
So he's playing... This guy was selling out arenas in the 70s, had one of the biggest albums ever. Fast forward a few years, and it's Aunt and I and the rest of the dopey DJs at the station with our dates, watching him do Beatles songs.
But should he
in
not
front of
have
100
been?
people?
Now, there's a difference between, like, you should be doing that and you shouldn't. Like, it's like, okay, you see that show on NBC with all the old bands.
We love that show.
Yeah. It's like,
hit me, baby, one more time.
They should be. So maybe the guy from Boston should be doing that because he can't help it. You don't have a career. You don't have a career.
He said, we talked to him. He said that's what he wants to do.
If he's still got the royalty money rolling in from Boston, and he's all set for life, and he likes Beatles tunes and wants to do that.
By the way,
God bless him.
In all fairness, he does an unbelievable job too.
Of course he did.
And then
he's got a great voice.
End of the night, and can sing a tune or two. He's up there drunk, just singing.
I helped out. And I got to say I sang with the singer from Boston.
Yeah,
how about that?
Because by the third set, no one's paying attention because it's a Christmas party. Everyone's hammered, and here's this guy that used to be a rock superstar.
Arenas in the 70s, yeah.
I want to be detached enough to just go make money. That's why I'm just not, I don't have anything. Because I can't get detached. I get depressed.
You can't get detached from what, though?
Meaning I can't, like, I should want to just go perform in front of a bunch of rich white people every 5 minutes. Hey, baba doo bop, ding bop bang, man. It was like a guy who did Dr. Evil guy. He did that, and he gets paid, and he just
walks around like Dr.
through
Evil.
it. $1 million, and he got paid and left. And I'm trying to.
It was really him?
It was
impression.
Whatever.
Real fast, John in Astoria. Let's get past this. Go ahead, John.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to let you know it's not Steve Miller Band. That's Manfred Mann's Earth Band that sang that song.
Oh, is that it? He's right, too.
Just felt like correcting you.
All right, thanks, John.
Bruce redid it.
Bruce did, I think Bruce did originally, and then Manfred. I don't know.
And it was like, so I'm in front of these rich. I mean, they're like Michael Dell was the richest of all. I mean, he's $20 billion, and everything.
$20 billion with a B.
$20 billion with
right.
a B, and it trickles down. Like, I was asking so many questions, like, how did you become this rich, And his whole thing, you know how he became rich, because you talking about him today.
Yeah.
He cut out stores. That's what he did. He just, he built the computers for $600 and sells them to you for $700.
Because he doesn't have stores.
Doesn't have stores, doesn't have blah, blah, blah. That's why he's worth
fucking customer
$1 billion.
service. Bastards.
So I'm in room, like, if somebody in there was worth $3 million, and I was talking to him, he goes, yeah, I own this business that I'm worth $4 million. And I'm like, Jesus, you're like, hey, nigga. Right? I'm like, you're a joke, you poor son of a bitch. So I'm talking to this guy, everybody in there have Lear jets and da-da-da, and they at the table. And it's fair enough. They're going to ask me black questions. Some ask them white questions, which was much more important. You know what I mean? Like, saving money and things like that. And I'm like, look, I'm just trying to, if I just bought a plasma TV for no reason at all, just because without a warranty. So I go to the dude, he goes, yes. I said, what do you do? Well, I market different ideas. Like, I met the guy who owns the rights to, what's the Skycam.
Really?
He owns Skycam.
The rights to Skycam.
The idea of Skycam is his.
So when any news agency goes to the Skycam, he's getting a check.
That wire cam that flies around the NFL and
that
he
thing.
Owns that. So I'm talking to guys like this. So the guy goes, one guy goes, yeah, market different ideas. I have an idea. We're marketing new water, marketed towards black people. And I go, oh, really? Huh. Yeah. I go, so I'm looking at him like waiting for his face to go, just buy
waiting
just
for
boom,
a
tickle,
punchline or something.
Nothing. He's dead serious. So he goes, yes, we're thinking about calling it H2Yo. And I go, I'll sue you right now, motherfucker. He looks at me, because I thought it was a joke.
Right.
He looks at me like, who invited this low-class motherfucker?
Like it couldn't possibly be real.
Like,
H2Yo.
Are you joking? I kept looking at him sideways. You know how you talk to somebody and they say something, and you need somebody else to look at to go, is this nigga joking? H2Yo, did you just say? And he was dead serious. And that's who I was like dealing with, man. It was just, it was an unbelievable adventure.
Yeah.
Because those were the white people. When black people talk about white people, that's them. That's them. It's not like just the average guy.
Right, walking on the street going to work or something.
No,
yeah.
It's the guys like, who make decisions in life. $20 billion, man. Michael Dell can't go broke.
That have no clue what's going on in the real world.
He can't go broke. They said he's being sued by 40 people right now. And it's just like, he can't go broke.
That's just business as usual, being sued by that many people.
unbelievable.
It's like you cutting a check for the electric company or something.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I like the idea of H2Yo. I think that's actually a really big seller.
H2Yo.
Like
He's gonna market in Atlanta, and I'm sitting there going, man, are you serious, dude?
Wow.
Hey, he's dead serious. Is there a problem with? Like, I'm doing jokes. This is these people. I'm doing jokes. Like, hey, so what's with these goddamn Indians at the airport? I'm doing the Indian hacky, hey, dibble day, and they're like looking like I know this is supposed to be funny, but and I look at him, I go, you motherfucker, y'all don't, no one here flies regular.
Yeah.
They all fly Lear jets.
They're so rich they
So
don't
they
even
couldn't
know.
even
They don't know what an
understand.
airport is. They don't understand
Dibble
what
dabble
the inner
dee. Is
workings
that what
of an
they-
airport.
You should have said something like,
Funny.
"Don't you hate when the caviar tumbles off the cracker?"
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable night.
And the
Wow.
servant puts the salad fork on the inside.
Hugla.
And it seems like to us right now, it's like, oh yeah, that's, but it's like that.
Yeah. It's really like that.
What is it when you run out of toilet paper or anything human?
They
wasn't gonna
have not a clue.
Like Michael Dell will come up to me. He was like, because they want to talk to a regular person, and he was talking to me, and I'm like, listen, do me a big favor. Don't try to be down to earth with me. Could you not do that? Can you just stay some type of untouchable billion? Don't put it this way. Don't try to be my friend and not give me $1 million.
Right. If you're gonna play that shit, cut me a check.
Exactly. Do not try to be down to earth with me like a regular guy.
Did he hook you up with a free computer at least?
Nah, man.
I'm
I
looking
asked
at
for one.
what is that?
No, it's not the water. It's just another H2Yo product.
H2Yo.
You mean he's gonna be in court fighting for the name?
But you know,
It's
50
a cheap,
Cent
small, and
owns,
effective noisemaker.
vitamin water. You know that's
Really?
50 Cent.
Really?
Vitamin. You know vitamin water,
It's
right?
taking over the world, of course.
That's 50 Cent.
Wow. Like he
He
needs more money too.
He owns it.
Wow.
Jesus. Well, you got to give it to him. I guess it works.
Did I mess? I hope I didn't mess it up for 50. Where white people know they drinking this water.
Yeah, right. Oh,
And everybody go,
Yeah, 1 million spit takes just happened. Ooh.
what?
All right, we got some other things really fast. Anthony, we're doing this Assault on the Media contest.
As long as you don't tell me Biz Markie owns Smart Water.
It's the contest is officially on. The month of July is the Assault on the Media contest.
I think I saw one last night online.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to acknowledge
Yes.
here. It's Buffalo Paul. He's in the lead.
Yeah.
A hardcore fan of the show, a pest, loves spreading the virus in many, many ways in the Buffalo area. He's a true pest of the Opie and Anthony show, Anthony. Well, Buffalo Paul struck WGRZ-TV in Buffalo, an NBC affiliate, early, I guess, yesterday. He executed a flawless assault on the media, they're saying.
Yes, it was.
Actually, the video's up on opieandanthony.com.
No one got fired either.
He got assigned behind reporter Claudine Ewing. Photos and videos are up on opieandanthony.com. And the pest who pulls off the best assault on the media will win an XM MiFi and a whole bunch of other cool stuff from the show. We're still trying to figure that out, actually. We want to do concert tickets or something, but it's a national contest, so we got to figure out the prizes. But definitely a MiFi for the best assault on the media in the month of July. And Buffalo Paul is certainly in the lead, okay?
I'm looking at it now, and look how he got the names in there, the faces. He moves the sign so you can see the name.
And
Great job.
And he's wearing a official Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirt,
Yes,
Anthony.
he is.
That you could get through my brother.
That was a great assault.
That link is also up on opieandanthony.com because my brother now has the pest T-shirts as well. So
Yes, Jimmy?
I'm just
isn't that great? That's our thing. We're
Hella fucking crazy, man.
other than
Yeah.
the sign.
Everybody, I saw that in the news. Like everybody's like, Opie.
So annoying.
dude, that's our it's
Just
our thing.
pests.
Our thing, just to be annoying pests.
Somebody sold my satellite radio, so I don't even know anything anymore.
They stole your satellite?
Yeah,
radio?
you
broke
got
into my
broken
truck. Yeah.
It got Opie's, too.
Yeah, they stole mine. It's a hot item, I guess, to steal.
Jeez.
What the hell are they going to do with it? It's subscriber-based. It's like
who
you...
even
They don't know what it is. They just see a little thing mounted. They figure it's
It looks.
radar detector.
I think they think it's a navigation system or something because
Yeah.
what can you really do with it if you steal it out of someone's truck?